back to Hot Take Sports episode 106.
Six.
We already recorded this once. I thought I did a pretty good job on the monologue, but we're going to record an actual episode anymore because it potentially could be funnier. Brady, how you doing, kid?
Not
I'm here, starting to finish up week 3 of school.
He has never been excited to be on this podcast.
What do you honestly
He
think?
could literally be laughing for 20 minutes before the episode, and we say, how you doing? He goes,
What do you think? What do you think the over-under of him be like, I'm here, is on all of the podcasts of all 106?
105 and a half.
Over 60.
105.5.
I'm saying over 65.
Clayton,
We haven't done it every episode, so I'm taking the under because we haven't done this every episode.
yeah,
At some point, he's like,
Yeah.
no,
All the
I went
time.
for the longest time screaming into the microphone. I'm a little bit stuffy today, so I'm trying to not be ridiculously loud and sniffle, cough,
Oh, yeah. If he gets me sick,
etc. in the microphone.
oh, I know. That's why I went in there and washed my hands after. I was done playing PlayStation.
that's great. Oh, I touched his foot.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's even
Yeah.
worse.
This guy.
Put it in your mouth. Halfway mouth. Oh, no.
That's disgusting. All right. I'm doing pretty good. Got a great lift in this morning. Felt wonderful. Took an exam that did not go as well as it should have, but we ball.
Welcome to
And
college,
basketball
right?
starts again tonight. Let's go. Not like NBA basketball, but like playing basketball.
I'm very
You
excited.
going?
No. It's gonna help.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Fine.
no.
Imagine.
No, you're safe. We don't want you there.
You already said you were taking a nap.
You're right. I will be napping.
That was how you led the conversation when you first saw me. I don't care what happens, bro. I'm taking a nap after the pod.
That was more to solidify no walkouts, period.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're
Yeah.
kinda busy.
I
Yeah.
know.
Leo and I also just played the greatest hour and a half of Rocket League we will ever play in our
That's
lives.
guaranteed.
That was fire.
I was like, dude, you need to play like this every time. And he goes, something about seeing the HTS audacity on my team just makes me feel like I need to play good. I'm like, oh my God. I said, I'm just
True.
Yeah. I was like, I'll just change my name to I suck. SUK. Yeah.
Who's the better Rocket League player, me or Brady?
Oh, I haven't seen him play in too long.
honestly, I don't think I've
Brady,
played.
Brady actually played pretty solid with us when we played
I could
threes.
tell that he.
I'm about-
working. I could tell,
I
honestly.
could even
From the last time we played.
last night.
Leo,
You were
that was the first time I
serviceable.
had played since the last time we had played.
Well,
Me
something
spamming
clicked.
It didn't look bad.
It looked decent. I've never played with Clayton Rocket League wise.
Clayton usually just tries to run around and try to hit people.
Yeah, I'm the enforcer.
All right.
Yeah, but he misses. So he's not a very
Oh,
good enforcer.
Yeah. So,
Hey, it's the effort and the yelling into the microphone that counts.
You're right. Those are the important
so
parts.
whenever Clayton played with us, it'd be the 4 of us: enforcer, goalie / enforcer, because he was never in the goal anyway.
Thought he was a striker.
Matt provided all the scoring, and I tried to give some assists.
That's
Help out.
imagine. We got dominated.
They were never that great.
Brady would make a
Oh.
wild save out of nowhere, though, sometimes.
No, they would just think it was Brady making the save.
would
It was
never-
me.
I couldn't.
Nah.
It's the worst. It is the worst. It's so bad. Yeah, playing threes sucks too.
But-
Threes doesn't suck all the time.
No,
if you got a good squad
yeah,
and
if
you're
it's-
playing against semi-intelligent people, threes can be
If
fun.
it's somewhat organized,
But if it's the idiots that all right,
Bumblebee
one guy's
soccer.
gonna dribble, one guy's gonna sit in goal, and the other one's gonna try to demo everyone. Get me
Oh.
out.
I'm the PJ
That's
Tucker of our
organized.
Rocket League team.
what did he say?
The PJ Tucker of our Rocket League team. I'm gonna buy it.
I'll allow it. Because you're good for like a couple clutch 3-pointers here and there.
Solid
But
defense, a little bit of offense if you put him in the right spot.
yeah,
I am the Grayson Allen of our Rocket League team.
You trip people with your
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What does that make him? You're PJ Tucker.
Eddie Lacy.
I thought we were doing basketball.
I thought exactly.
I can't.
Precisely.
For that.
I'm trying to think of like
I'm
We're
trying to
trying
think
to
of-
the bench guys that never play.
you're disgusting.
Well, I'm trying to think of someone
He
who's
plays
like.
more often than you do.
No, I'm trying to think of someone
That's
who's
true.
a rim protector but is really bad at it.
Hey, man.
Andre Jordan. But he's bad at it.
Yeah.
Andre Jordan.
That works
Honestly,
for
I
me.
think
I'm in.
that's
I'm
good.
I'll play three with you guys tonight after basketball.
We'll see. I got some
That-
studying.
I don't know. It depends.
I need to finish going around the circle.
I'm doing good. I finally got my Class A permit and got the combination. It only took 17 questions this time. I was in there for max 5 minutes taking that test.
Just like,
Because I'm like, no, this answer, no, this one next. Yep. And the guy's like watching me from the desk. I'm like, no, I'm sitting there and I walk up. He goes, how'd it go? I said, pretty good. He goes, did you answer them all? I said, well, I only answered 17 because, you need 16 to pass. He's like, oh, well, that's a good sign.
yeah.
How many did you get right yesterday?
7 because I was on question 12.
And it was like, well, not good enough.
Missed one, and then it kicks you out automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just forgot that's how they do like the driver's test
Yeah.
ones. It's like once you hit
it's a W.
the minimum percentage, they're like, all right.
Yeah, it's a W if you know what you're doing and you just get 16 straight questions that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, it was good. I start classes for my A on the 25th of September all the way to October 5th. And that is 410s.
So you have an A-ish right now?
Yikes.
Yeah, I have my A permit.
410.
So I can drive.
Oh, so it's literally like a
Yeah.
learner's permit.
Yeah.
That's
it's
crazy.
Just the permit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So does that mean you have to get hours driving around with them too?
Yes, that is exactly what the purpose of the class is. So I have to go learn to drive stick and then go learn to drive a semi. Yeah, kind of, I guess. I don't know.
Then you can drive the bus.
Nope. That's a different permit, honestly.
Really?
Different, yeah.
That's
Because
stupid.
you have to have like a passenger one, so you can like actually have people on board. Even though the combination thing I was taking on the CDL prep is asking like 80% bus questions. I'm like, these aren't on there, but I'm going to answer them.
That's when you just go, hey, if you pay for it, I'll get the bus ticket.
The
bus.
my buddy at work is now a substitute bus driver for Corey,
Yeah.
or he's going to be. He's like, yeah, they told me they had bus drivers and they told me they had subs and they weren't going to turn anyone away. And I asked my mom, she goes, yeah, there's 2 technically right now. One is the bus mechanic and then an actual sub. And then so I told him, I said, oh yeah, by the way, you know how they said we had like plenty? Yeah, you're the second one.
Yeah.
You're the actual second sub. He's like, oh. He goes, well, I already told him about winter time, so I'm not coming. I know it's been flying around. But yeah, all right, I'll stop ranting. Isaac, how you doing?
Good. Oh, you skipped Clayton like that.
Well, he's gonna go to Clayton.
Yeah. But we go around the circle, and the circle goes that way.
Clayton, how you doing?
What a
I'll go out.
circle doesn't go back there. It's where he is.
No, he's on the camera.
Are you guys married or what?
Yeah.
I'll start making out or something. I don't know. Clayton, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I tried something new at the gym today. I went for a swim after lunch. Googled beginner swim workouts and got her done there. So that was different. Came back, took a nap. I worked on homework until 11:30 last night, so that way I could not do anything tonight. So I got some tacos and stepbrothers in my future later.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Elite
good night.
Wednesday night.
W. So did you practice the waterboarding?
No, that's next week. That's
Oh,
next
okay,
Wednesday.
Yeah, that's the intermediate level.
I'm not talking. That guy's crazy. What is he doing?
Plays over in the corner. I won't do it.
Well, I think some of our women's swim team was walking into the gym to into the pool area of the gym to get ready for practice and stuff. That would have been a hilarious visual for them to walk into. No!
Stop resisting. He's drowning himself. I don't know what to do.
Do we help? Do we not help?
I knew the lifeguard, so I could just walk up to him and be like, hey, man, I'm going to be yelling at myself in the corner. Don't help me.
That'd be funny. Swim workouts will take it out of you, man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
swimming
Like,
in
it doesn't
general.
seem like it, but once you're done, you're like,
Man.
"Whew."
I was
Just like when we were playing
gassed.
spike ball. We were all getting
Yeah.
cramped.
That went crazy. Oh my gosh.
Bro, I haven't had hamstring cramps ever in my life until that day. That was crazy.
Yeah, you and me.
I've just had calf cramps before.
Yeah.
That was senior year. That was the first time I experienced a full-on cramp, and it was both calves. And
Some 100
Bart
bucks or
was
something.
running out. He's like, "You all right?" He said, "My calves are cramped. I can't get up." And him and the trainer in training, the tit.
Yeah.
They were both like laughing. I'm like, "It's not funny. I can't even get up." Yeah.
It's funny.
Oh, that was okay. So I was in there working on homework the other night, and I walk out to the kitchen, and Matt's standing there cooking or whatever, and I stop. I go, Matt, my foot's asleep, and he goes,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He goes,
I- I
I'm not going to be moving here from a little bit. I went,
Yeah.
well, that's a layup. I just poked him, and he wobbles and got caught on my arm. I'm like, whatever you're ready.
Dude, I always do that if I sit too long on the toilet. I like stand
yeah.
up
Well, that's just
and my leg's just gone. And I'm like hobbling out. My sister's like, "Your leg asleep?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Really? Which one?" I'm like, "Don't even think about it." And she's like this, running at both of my legs. I'm like, "Stop it." And I like just put all my weight on the one that's asleep and it's like
every day at
melted.
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess the toilet breaks over because
Yeah.
can't feel my legs.
Facts.
Isaac, you want
Isaac.
to go?
I was gonna say, Isaac,
Yeah,
how we
So we
doing?
can talk
Yeah.
sports
Back to you again.
and not bathroom talk.
Got a new computer. Go along with my major.
Good. What is it?
Ooh,
A MacBook Pro.
nice.
You got a MacBook, really?
I've
I
heard that's
was
kind of
gonna
a
go
dangerous.
fix mine, but that would have been $500. So I just got a new one.
UF does not like Apple products.
Yeah, but if you're in a art degree, they love their Macs.
Really?
Yes, that's why I switched back.
There's something. All right, hey,
Nice.
whatever works.
Yep.
All right.
Sports.
Sports ball. I'm going to start off with the Athletic compared Team USA's potential Olympic roster
Let's get it.
to the Avengers.
All
Yeah.
right. Oh,
Because no, it's the Athletics.
I thought I
So-
honestly was about to just round of applause for you if you made that.
No, I could make one better.
The NBA
But-
Avengers.
No,
Uh,
just call
That's
them
the
the
title.
the Avengers.
wait
This
the
podcast? God, no. That's horrible.
is it? No, they
talk
would,
about
yeah,
it.
they would
Yeah.
just be the
Title,
Avengers
potential.
because they've already redeemed.
That
You're just
was-
yoinking.
That was really aggressive. They're playing
What's
footsie.
wrong
Don't worry
with
about it.
He didn't play
There's a
footsie. He
list.
literally just punted his
It
kneecap.
was footsie. They
They're
like
fine.
it rough. Anyways,
They do.
so as we all know, USA fell out of the FIBA World Cup. They ended up getting fourth. They lost to
Canada in the third.
Canada in the third
Canada-
place game. I
Canada
meant
for bronze.
before that. They lost
Oh,
to
it
Lithuania.
was
no, that was
it
in the group
was
stage.
it Germany?
They lost to Germany.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Schroeder was there. Yeah.
Yes. Dennis Schroeder won MVP. He had a game where he shot 4 of 26.
What?
And they still won.
And you won MVP?
Yeah.
I
That
tell
was a
you
group
what,
stage. That was
man.
their last group stage game, I think.
Some of those games that I saw,
They went undefeated. So
I don't understand how some of those shooters weren't in the NBA. Because I honest to God, I don't know how half their 3-pointers went in.
they were
Like
insane.
we were this close to the
Yeah.
camera, this close to them, and they just turned around, chug it up, and can it. I'm like, all right.
Trick shot.
It's exactly what it looked like. They were turning around, shooting the ball, rainbow, and canning it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you defend that. You can't really.
Yeah. But overall, USA's defense was just bad.
Yeah.
But they want to bring our God squad for the Olympic roster. So here's the potential roster they have: Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, Draymond Green, and Joel Embiid. Do you want me to?
I don't think Jimmy will be on there because he said that he don't care about the Olympics.
I bet.
No, he said he doesn't care about FIBA. Which
All
is
right,
not
carry
good.
on. That was all.
So he might be on the team. I don't know. He's been on a previous Olympic team.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to go through all the Avengers that they have, or do you guys want to try to guess who's who?
Go through
Guessing will
first,
take
and then we
forever.
can say if we-
Yeah, just go through it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good
guessing
call.
will take forever.
That's true. So they have Steph Curry as Captain America, Devin Booker as Hawkeye, Kevin Durant as Thor, LeBron James as Iron Man, Anthony Davis as Groot, Damian Lillard as Black Panther, De'Aaron Fox as Quicksilver, Jimmy Butler as Black Widow, Anthony Edwards as Spider-Man, Jason Tatum as Winter Soldier, Draymond Green as the Hulk, and Joel Embiid as Thanos.
I feel like Draymond Green is
I
really
feel-
fitting.
I feel
Draymond Green
like
as the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. That's one of the ones
That's
I
a
don't
good
mind.
one.
I
Joel
feel like
Embiid was Thanos.
yeah,
Yeah, LeBron should be Thanos.
Yeah,
I mean, the
LeBron-
LeBron
yeah.
of Thanos.
LeBron definitely shouldn't be Iron Man in my opinion.
Who was
Well, I
Captain
mean, he's
America?
Rich half. That's about it.
What's the thing?
Who's Captain America? I missed that.
Steph Curry, but Steph Curry should be Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Steph Curry
shooting
should be
is-
Hawkeye. LeBron should be Captain America.
I can see
He's the
LeBron.
captain
as
of the
Captain
team.
LeBron could be
Yeah.
Captain America. I could also agree with that. LeBron could be any of them, and I'd agree with that.
I don't
Except
mind
for
Anthony Edwards as Spider-Man just because he's the youngest.
Yeah.
they both
Okay.
bad.
De'Aaron
And-
Fox is Quicksilver.
Yeah, that's
That's my
the other
favorite one.
really easy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brady. Did you hear
Just
LeBron is Black Widow? I was like, yeah, because they're both bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's where you went with that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I don't. Kevin Durant just doesn't feel like a Thor to me. But you know,
No.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I could
First of
probably
all,
go
Thor's
like
jacked.
this and put
No,
my
I'm talking
finger
about-
around
about-
and put my fingers
where
around
else
his
did I-
biceps.
what did you say? Sorry.
Said I mean I could go like this and put my finger around his arms.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But also, like Thor's whole thing is like his country and his loyalty and being worthy.
Ascot.
And all Kevin Durant has done is ring chase his whole career.
Snake.
So
So would he be
he
Thanos
might
then?
be Thanos. Kevin Durant might be Thanos. He keep trying to.
Because all he's doing is just
Because all
going
he
to
does is
collect.
try to team up,
He's just going to collect.
and he goes to collect for
Yes.
Bro, comment right now. Comment right now. I'm sorry, Embiid. You got to be someone else.
Kevin Durant gotta be
I'm not
Thanos.
gonna lie, Thanos might outbeef KD though. Thanos is Kevin Durant's like walking tree.
Well, yeah, but
Kevin Durant's
it
group
just
walking tree.
we're just talking
Yeah,
about
but Thor and
process
Hulk are
because,
both jacked, too.
All Thanos
Well,
cares
yeah.
about was getting the Infinity Stones. He didn't care if he died.
So who's gonna be Thor then?
I could see.
Oh, Joel Embiid.
I'd be fine if we just did a quick flop.
I like Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler's and B. No,
Yeah,
Jimmy got,
but
hey,
That's
Jimmy,
Thor.
sorry.
Jimmy
Yeah.
had the hair to be Thor. Had it.
Where he had the big extension dreads. Those were awful.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't play with that.
No, Thor had short hair for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he does now. And now if it was Jimmy. But from long
Well, he
hair
has,
to the
he
short
has
hair.
braids. I guess.
Joel Embiid has been loyal to Philly, so he's loyal to the process like Thor's loyal to Asgard. Crap. Yeah.
That works.
And
All
he
right.
likes Thor.
I mean, for the
Alright.
two.
I'm with that.
Quick flip
And he
there
had-
might be
had
the
the bird
easiest
mask.
way.
And the bird mask. Thor's actual mask like goes over that.
I mean, his
And
helmet.
Embiid's bird mask, same shape.
I don't know if I'd call it Embiid's a bird mask, but I like where your head.
Call it
Yeah.
a
I'll roll with it.
face guard.
Face guard.
Yep.
Close to Asgard. That was a stretch.
Bond.
Anyways, so yeah, hopefully the Avengers show up. That'd be cool.
That'd be actually really cool.
That was all I had on that. We can talk about football now because I don't have anything else to talk about in basketball. Because there's literally nothing that has changed in basketball.
Facts.
Should we talk
Still no
about-
Damian Lillard news. Still no James Harden news.
No, but I did see that they're renegotiating again with trade talks between the Trailblazers and the Heat with Damian. Again,
Sure
they're
they are.
back in it. They're back in it again. After
Yeah.
saying they weren't.
Should we
Keep trying.
talk about fantasy football a little?
Sure. Who wants to start?
I think you should start. You have the highest score.
That's true. I did kick everybody's butt this week, courtesy of the
Oh,
Cowboys
shut up.
defense.
Yeah, you do.
I got second.
I had what?
I was
had
third.
Thank you.
Cowboys.
I had a 18%. Is that what I said? Going
Something
into
like
Sunday Night Football, I had an 18%
Yeah.
chance to win. By the end of the first quarter, I had a 64% chance to win,
Yep.
and I was at 99 by the time the game was over. And I think I outscored everybody by 30 points this
Yeah,
week,
you did.
which is wild because I think I left 40 points on my bench from receivers too.
Yeah,
Let me look at it real quick. It's my team. Shut up. So I started Damian Pierce, only got 6.7. That was awful. I did start Aaron Jones, which was amazing too, and I had two at quarterback, as you
Yes.
guys remember. But Sutton was fine. Wilson was fine. Hawkinson was fine. DeAndre Swift got me 1.3 because he didn't get used, and then Jackson Smith and Jigba, wow, got me 4.3. But I left Zay Jones is 16.5 on the bench, Tutu Atwell is 17.9 on the bench, and Puka Nacua is 21.9 on the bench. But
You're
still
welcome.
took the dub, boys.
Puka Nacua trade.
bro, your max points, you could have had 217 points.
Yeah.
The next highest was 164.
Yeah. Best thing about 1-0, baby. You can't be 0-2 next week.
Ooh.
I can't go winless. That's all that matters. Don't be last, baby. Don't be last.
Shake it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to roll next? Somebody roll next. That's all I got. I'm just happy I won.
Isaac can go next because he's next.
Okay, I got most efficient manager of the week.
That's because your team's garbage. No, I'm just kidding. You actually
Because
win.
that's
So.
how you got your max points.
Did he actually get his max?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his max was his score.
Yeah,
He also only put up 120. So Oh no, wait, that's last week. Hold up, that's this week. I'm sorry. You're projected to get 120. I'm there now.
139.52. Had a good week.
You got any?
outscored Clayton by 8/100ths of a point.
Yes.
Wow.
You got anything you want to say about your team, or are you done?
I like how it performed.
Okay.
I wish I had
Thank
healthy.
you.
Is that why you made 2 trades this morning? Or
Yeah, to help the team a little.
Literally, 4 of the people who started for you aren't on your team anymore.
Well, I got
You're 1-0, and 4 of those people aren't on your team anymore.
got a stack. Got a better running back.
Is that better?
I'm just gonna let you know now. Don't rely on the stack.
Yeah, because Keenan Allen had more points than DK last week. So
Last week.
we'll
week-
see how
week
it goes the rest of the way.
Yeah, you're wild. Who wants to go next? Clayton.
Clayton's going
was
next.
third.
You're actually
I
the top
scored.
3 point scorer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I scored the third most points. I played Bechtel last week. Trevor Lawrence was basically right where he was supposed to be. Christian McCaffrey had a really good game. Travis Etienne had a good game. Jalen Waddle and Keenan Allen were about where I expected them to be. David Njoku was a little low, but welcome to being a tight end in the NFL. AJ Dillon was a little low. Justin Tucker was fine. The Saints defense did okay. I'm a little worried about my bench going forward, but other than that, I was pretty happy about my week.
So Clayton, before we continue on, we play this week.
We
How
do.
terrified are you of the Cowboys playing against Zach Wilson and the Jets?
I wanted to punch myself in the face when Aaron Rodgers hurt himself.
Yeah, man.
And I
And-
saw that. How many points did they actually end up scoring last
50.
week?
In our league, they had 53.8, I think.
I
53.8.
swear.
I'm not
Looking right
saying
at it.
Yeah,
Joku thing.
I had
from
half of
week
the top
one
performers. In the
was
league. I don't know how.
weather
Pretty
based
crazy.
too, Clayton.
Yeah, I agree. It was raining the
A
entire
lot
game.
of games were weather based. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt, I'm scared shitless right now by knowing that the Cowboys are sitting across from me. So yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll
figure
see
it
what
out.
happens.
Oh, hey. Do you want to change your D point now or?
Yeah, I'll add on to this. Can we later rest the thing of who has the better defense in the group
Yes.
between the Cowboys, Browns, and
Yes.
Patriots?
Well, it was never the Patriots, but yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Okay. And I
Appreciate it,
officially
appreciate
changed
it.
my depoy vote. Don't get me wrong. Nick Bosa, disgusting. TJ Watt, disgusting. I'm going with Micah Parsons now. He's it.
Between Micah and Garrett this year.
Yeah, Gary could get it too, but
They're moving him around a lot more, and Schwartz will get him.
and he looks like he's having fun too.
Yeah.
But Micah Parsons was dogging too. So.
Talk about that.
Talk about-
Miles Garrett.
Oh,
crossing
his
over to
crossover
center.
before he bull rushed the center. Yeah. I was like, I didn't even realize that.
Bro got absolutely
I
dogged.
looked the center and guard kind of like, oh, God.
What? Candela.
We boy toast. We are doing good.
Wait, all right, that was all I had.
It's not me. Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
I beat you?
Yeah.
Hey, small wins, people. Small wins. Anyway, I'll look at my actual team. I was very happy to not look back at this week. Lamar, just let me know when you're ready, bud. Just let me know.
Facts.
Projected 25, didn't even get half of it. 7.5. Played very bad against the Texans. But I shouldn't be surprised because D'Amico Ryans is there now. He's a great defensive coordinator / head coach now. Josh Jacobs did all right. I was watching that game on streaming, but they were on the 1 yard line and Jimmy G fumbled the snap under center, knocked him back 3 yards, and then he proceeded to throw it 2 plays. And the second play, he got picked off. I'm just sitting there watching this while grilling steaks, and I'm like, crazy.
That's the life right there.
Yeah. And then Miles Sanders did pretty much what I wanted from him. He did very well, 11.8. Tyreek Hill, the best wide receiver this week, he dropped 44.5 fantasy points. I was texting Carson before this happened, and I said, I'm pissed. I can't believe my team sucks this bad. I'm not going to look at fantasy the rest of the day. And I got back in from watching the game, watching the Stream East game and grilling. And I looked down at my phone. I'm like, oh, there's like 8 notifications from Sleeper.
All Tyreek.
Oh, Tyreek Hill scored so many plays and had many big plays. And then it gave me false hope. And then Tony Pollard had to be very good and score 2 touchdowns. But I digress. Deontay Johnson had 7.8, then went out with a hamstring. I mean, they played the 49ers, so I wasn't really expecting very much from anyone out of that team anyway. Jake Ferguson I had to play because Mark Andrews was out for the first week. Hollywood Brown got 8.7. He played the Commanders and he had a carry for 29 yards. That was pretty wild. Antonio Gibson, you're dead to me. You won't be in my team the rest of the season. He dropped 0.9 and
That's me with
touch
younger
broke.
Swift right now.
Yeah,
Well, they got left for this week.
yeah. Daniel Carlson got 5.4. They just didn't give him kicking opportunities. And then the 49ers defense was good, dropped 18, but Josh Allen decided to suck extra, and the Jets had 25 points scored from their defense. And what really pissed me off was Tyler Algier getting 2 touchdowns for 24 fantasy points, and he was on my bench.
Instantly got put on the trade
yeah.
block.
Yeah, and then Jordan Addison also popped off for his first career touchdown in his first career game, and he dropped 16 on my bench. Look, Daniel did respond. Sir, you messaged me.
Yeah, I saw that go.
But you kept it going, Daniel.
A quick update: the exam that didn't go too well got a 96 on. So
That
we
went
go.
well.
W.
Yeah. So now we're just moving to next week. I play Bechtel. Hoping for a bounce back week. That'd be really cool. I'm playing Algier. Swear to God.
You'll be good. You'll be good.
Who they playing this week?
doesn't matter.
Packers.
Doesn't
It doesn't matter. They're just still going to run the ball.
He'll be good.
They threw it 14 times, and Drake London didn't even catch a ball. He got 1 target and didn't catch a ball.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson with that move was
That was good. That
Almost as
stop
bad
and
as
go.
T. Higgins being 0 for 8.
T.
Now,
Higgins
some of
beat
those were
Humphrey for
throw-
0
Some of
fans.
those were
Was
throwaways.
wild.
Man, I
but
faced
still.
Higgins and I still lost.
That's great.
Yeah, you're down bad.
But yeah,
I lost because the Bills decided to tie it on a field goal. I lost by 1.8 points.
I just remember I looked and it was like 100% chance that you were gonna win, and then he made the field goal. And right away, I'm like, oh, that's why he's mad.
Now, don't get me wrong. I had no right to win this week. I put up 111 points. So I'm sitting as the 11 seed. Shout out Patrick. Eckler played well. Dak Prescott had less fantasy points than Daniel Jones. So that didn't help me at all.
Well, do you want to say the
Because
final
Dallas
score,
defense
or
didn't have to do anything.
do you want to say?
Cowboys won 40-0. That's how
Yeah.
bad I got 50
Hey,
fantasy points.
how many
over their
points did we have in the first quarter?
20.
60, 25? We had
Oh, I'm sorry for that. 25
not
was
the first half. It was like 16 in the first quarter. So obviously we're not going to come out and throw the football.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. This isn't
So
this
I
isn't
picked up
2019 Cowboys where we throw the ball and we're down 20 every game.
picked up Mac Jones this week against Miami.
Clowns.
Yeah, because that'll solve your problems.
should have
I mean,
just
he-
drafted him.
He had 30 fantasy points against the Eagles last week. They threw 51 times. Of course, I'd rather have Mac against the Dolphins than Dak against the Jets. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, we'll just see how that goes.
I didn't
Swiss
hear the hot
cheese.
take. What do you say?
He's
I
just
said I'd rather
he
have
wants
Mac against the Dolphins than Dak against the Jets.
which isn't
After
even
watching what
which
they did
isn't
to
even
Josh
that
Allen.
hot of a take because
No,
the
I guess it kinda makes
Chargers
sense.
just popped off and they just had an old fashioned shootout.
Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want Rodgers. I'm still after Mac put up 30 fantasy points against the Eagles with 3 tutties, 300 yards. I'm taking Mac Jones.
All right. Quick on the spot. Do I play Swift over Zay Jones since Kansas City defense actually looked decent?
Yes.
Yes.
I wouldn't make that call yet unless what's
I was
his
gonna say, who do the Eagles play this week?
Gainwell's.
The Vikings.
Is he out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gainwell's out.
then yes, I would play him.
I would play Swift.
I would either do
especially if
that.
Gainwell's not
It's
playing.
going to be him and Boston Scott. And Boston
Boston
Scott's like
Scott.
5'8".
Well, height doesn't really matter, but
Yeah. So I think Swift would
Most
play.
And Scott only does well against the Giants, so should be a good play.
should be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Should be fine.
My receivers kind of suck. And hopefully Aaron Jones plays. If Aaron Jones doesn't play, I'm screwed.
What do you want to go to next?
Do you guys want to talk about your matchups this week? I mean, Clayton and I kind of already talked about ours.
I already
Right,
played
yeah.
against
You
one that I
talked
would
about
play back
Bechtel.
on.
Yeah, who do you guys play this week?
I played Daniel this week. I want to win just because it's Daniel.
Make him
nothing-
2-0.
Nothing,
Make
nothing,
him 0-2.
nothing would be funnier than making Daniel start 0-2.
I think
Especially 'cause
I
don't
could
wanna start
I could think of
0-2.
something funnier to make than Daniel being 0-2 to start. It's either of you being 0-2 to
Well,
start.
yeah, that's fair.
Because all you talked about And all you talked about is how you made the championship last year.
That's fine. I still got a ring, bro.
I'm playing cards.
At me, bro. I
No,
still
you
got a ring.
a little sticker.
Yeah,
That's
what you got? Nothing. Yeah.
Your defense.
Yeah. 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 That's still a backhanded compliment. So I appreciate it. GLHF.
Is Carson
So
good?
He's got a good team, but
it could be interesting.
it's 50-50.
His team name is trash though. He can do better.
No,
I'm
he
just
had a
kidding.
bet.
His team
He
is-
had a better one, but he's like, no, I can't do a
Yes.
racist one and open it at college. So he did that one. I'm like, that's better. He goes, well, it's not racist. So I'm like, all right.
He has two really good wide receivers in St. Brown and Diggs.
Oh yeah, and he has Josh Allen if he shows
Yeah,
up.
and he got the
He's got-
Josh Allen dig stack.
But Josh Allen is currently dealing with the Madden curse.
I think he'll be okay.
He'll be all right. He'll suffice against the Raiders.
Yeah, he'll be good.
We'll see.
I
Yeah.
think so.
No, I hope you lose, honestly.
Related.
He has
Yeah, you just want to have the same record as him. You don't want to be.
I just want the league to reset, and I want everyone to be 1-1 after this week.
I would
funny.
love nothing more.
Wait, unless there's
Not
I don't
possible.
wanna know.
No, Matt,
not
not.
possible because
Oh,
Clayton and
yeah.
I play each other.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to
Tie.
be 2-0, baby.
Tie.
Somebody's O's gotta go.
I wonder if that's ever
Hey,
happened.
you can have it.
Oh,
If
and-
we tie, let's just fight for the spot.
I'm here for it.
All right, sounds good.
Cool.
We're
Okay.
basically the same weight class. So
Kelsey should be back this week too, so
yeah, Kelsey will be in
that'll help.
a lot.
Yeah. I would have been up with you in points if Kelsey played.
Relax, honey.
It would have been close.
Relax.
No.
How many did you score?
You scored
139.
139, my
You
bad.
scored 170.
Yeah, that's true.
How much did your tight end put up?
Tim Finley Matt.
Like two.
Respectfully, you ain't getting 53 fantasy points from a defense every week.
I shouldn't, but he said he would have been up with me this week if Kelsey played.
He probably would have.
So even if
What'd
your
you
tight end
have?
put up
What did you
0,
have?
I had
187?
170. He was in the
170.
Isaac, you
Put up
didn't
like
play a
60.
Yeah,
16.
Travis Kelsey.
Kelsey could have put it like 60.
What'd you say, Clayton?
Am I looking at the right week? Isaac, did you not play a kicker last week?
No, I played the kicker last week.
He dropped
just
it.
already
He's not on the
dropped
team
him
anymore.
already.
Oh, okay. That's why that slot's empty then.
Yeah.
Isaac, your tight end scored
4 points
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so even if he put up 35 points, you'd still be behind.
That's true.
I gotta take my bragging rights while I can. It's not gonna last very long.
Leave it to Brady to make a roster move while we're recording.
Bro, really? In the middle
is
of
it? What
recording?
is
In the middle of recording.
What do you do? Was it actually useful?
No, it was useless. He dropped a defense.
I picked up a different defense.
He
Useless.
picked up the Ravens.
Focus on the podcast.
Bro,
Ain't nobody taking whoever you picked up. Ain't nobody taking them. It's okay.
The only reason I picked him up was because I was looking at Isaac's matchup and I was like, he dropped the Ravens defense. Oh, I'm just gonna
Crazy. So,
throttled this week.
my last thoughts are Lamar. If you want to throw to Mark Andrews this week, appreciate it, bro.
Lamar, if you just want to complete some passes,
Yeah, Lamar. If you want to be like I don't know a quarterback,
Yeah, boys,
above
if you
average
want
at
to
least.
not make Zach Wilson look like a 4-year-old, I'd really appreciate that.
sorry, fam. I think it's gonna happen.
I hope it.
I hope it happens because I was a little worried about that matchup with Rodgers, but now I'm like, all right, this
Watch
is in our
Zach-
favor.
Watch Zach Wilson run for like 200 yards
That'd
just
be
for
so
no
If
reason.
this man,
Instant scrambles out of nowhere
Yeah, this
every
man-
single play. I'd be so mad.
they should just run the football because the Giants just ran it down our throat and then we blocked their field goal.
Oh, Brees-
And then it just went
Brees
downhill.
looks good.
Yeah, Brees Hall looked good, and if Garrett Wilson actually blocked and said it was like, yeah, bro, that's 6.
Didn't Manningcast bully him for being out of shape because he like ran out of gas on that?
Like man, he was like, oh, he's not in shape. Oh. If I was paying, I'd be like, bro.
Manning Gas was 60 minutes of bullying Zach Wilson, and it was glorious.
It was great because
the only time worth listening to.
when I saw Aaron Rodgers plop down. I look up from my phone. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
And then Peyton was like, he's on a cart. I thought we were just gonna tape his ankle up and he's gonna go back out. What's happening?
Nah, did
He's
you
like,
watch
they're
the
like,
re-
he
the
played
reverb
4
video?
snaps.
Peyton was in disbelief. He was like, what is happening?
They like, both just sat there like, wow.
I'm telling you, man.
And they
he's
had their
off to
mouths
Tahiti and he'll be
open.
back.
Every single time Zach Wilson didn't immediately hand up the ball, he was like, what?
Facts.
Football.
It was understandable too.
Feels bad.
I almost
They
sent you,
won.
I almost sent you a trade for Garrett Wilson, but then he had that best catch of all time that I've ever seen
It
in
was
my life.
disgusting.
That was nuts. And then I'm like, Never mind. I don't want Garrett Wilson to be dependent on Zach Wilson the rest of the season. I've seen how that shapes up, and it was last year.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
My wide receiver picks are looking rough these days.
You'll be fine.
But it's okay because I have Puka Nakua.
Facts.
Elite.
The
Relax.
Goodwill
Nick,
version of Cooper Cup,
Yeah, basically.
who's very good.
We'll see what
A
happens.
Goodwill find, I should say.
All
Should
right.
we transition to real football?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll take a quick little break here and yeah, transition over. So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season in the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
Browns Bills. Leo?
God, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row, witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelleran.
Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list. Sat first row right field. Sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me. I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
So
And
close.
Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's right,
ESPN.
you were on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
Huh. Well,
All right. And we're back. -1. In the middle of our break, Leo got called in for overtime. So he's out. But we already talked about the Cowboys for the most part throughout the episode. So you guys have already heard. Their defense was insane.
Yes.
But the Giants are bad. So I'm excited to see how they look against better teams.
They played the Cardinals this week.
Again, I say I'm excited to see. No, they played the Jets this week.
The
The Cowboys played the Jets.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
Giants
he-
played
he-
the
Oh,
Cardinals.
I don't care about how the Giants look. I care about how the Cowboys defense looks. Nobody cares about the Giants.
Sorry.
Kidding me? Is there any other teams outside of you guys' teams that you want to talk about?
not
Dolphins
really.
looked really good.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill looked really good.
Dolphins and Chargers offense were both clicky, and their defenses both were just mid.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey obviously is not the
Not there
the
yet.
stud.
Oh,
that
we
he-
need to talk about the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything else to talk about, I mean, we did bring up the injury.
So
first half.
right, but so obviously for those of you who are living under a rock, Aaron Rodgers tore his meniscus on the fourth play,
Achilles.
done for the year.
Achilles.
Achilles. I was thinking Achilles because I was like picturing where it was, and I said meniscus. Anyway,
We're
tore
close.
his Achilles, and I'm at the gym yesterday, right? And there's a friend of mine who went to a neighboring high school. I saw in the gym. He was using the machine next to me, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" He was like, "Good." So, and he was like, "Hey, you're a Browns fan, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Do you want my Jets versus Browns tickets?" I was like, "I mean, I might be a buyer. How much are they?" And he goes, $217. And I was like, "Excuse me."
Nope.
And I was like, "Why? Where are they?" And he said, "They're the fifth row up from the Jets tunnel." And this kid's a big Jets fan. He was like, "Yeah, I'm selling these because I don't want to go watch Zach Wilson throw 3 picks like I did in Detroit last year."
Oh, that's tough, man.
Bought 5 of them.
Oh no.
I know. And then he was like, "Yeah, we're just not a great franchise." And I was like, "No,
No, you're not.
stop. Don't complain. I watched my team go 1-31. You'll live.
Yeah.
You'll live." I take no sympathy from any other NFL fan base.
You should, but the Jets franchise is also laughable.
Well, yeah, they're absolutely abysmal, but at least they have a Super Bowl appearance and
They have a
title.
Super Bowl win, I believe.
I know.
Yeah,
Appearance
Super
and
Bowl.
title.
Yeah, but the Browns have like 6 national championships, so
Yeah, well, you're the
Well,
reason I cry
maybe
myself to
we
sleep
should-
at night here.
Browns have been like 3 different teams anyways. It doesn't count.
But speaking of the Browns, we did beat the crap out of Joey Sucks and Co. 275 million, my butt. Anyway,
Lost to a bunch of elves.
24-3. That's the greatest quote of all time. Oh my gosh. Deshaun
Someone
Watson
put
was
Jamar
6.
Chase and like screenshot his face onto Alf dancing.
Nice.
I love that.
Hey, it's his major. He knows what he's talking about.
No, it doesn't.
Deshaun Watson was 16 for 29 for 154, a touchdown to pick. He had some accuracy problems. He missed low a lot, but it was week 1, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
And weather.
We'll blame it on the rain.
Right. Nick
It was
Chubb
a
was
good day.
18 for 106, 18 carries, 106 yards. Our leading receiver was Elijah Moore.
Wild.
I know, right? Mari Cooper close behind, and our defense looked great. So all in all, excited for this edition of Browns football. And next week, you guys will see me running my head into the wall, I'm sure. So
Who do they play next?
Monday night football against Steelers, all white unis.
We weren't asking you. We're talking to the Browns fan.
yeah,
Got it. Hey, his team had a heck of a win too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Played the Chiefs. Chiefs were out. Chris Jones,
Chris
Travis
Jones.
Kelce.
Kadarius Toney literally gave that win to Detroit.
And he has brick hands.
And he's
The
also
problem-
on my fantasy bench, so please
The
figure it
problem
out.
wasn't even that his hands were bricks, it's that he wouldn't put his hands up like this. He tried to catch everything like this, even if it was coming sideways. That's how the pick happened. Was the
Yeah.
ball was coming this way, he was running across. He tried to catch it like this, hits his shoulder, bounces straight up.
Yeah.
Like cookies, gone.
The one
I was like,
thing
what are you doing? You are in the NFL. Catch the ball.
The one thing I would like to see them using Gibbs a little bit more.
You are only saying that because he's on your fantasy team.
He was a rookie.
Insanely fast.
You're only saying that because he's on your fantasy team.
I think he's a Lions fan.
He can't even deny it. It's because he's on his fantasy team. Hey, I want to see the
Obviously.
Eagles use DeAndre Swift more this week too. He needs more
Yeah.
touches.
And I want to see Trevor Lawrence throw for 900 yards and 36 touchdowns, but here we are. So
Happens.
we've talked about the two 1-0 teams. Brady, how was your team?
We took a
What's it like be having the worst team in the friend group?
Well,
technically, yeah.
In fantasy and in real life.
you guys didn't hear
Yeah.
this, but one of my roommates just did that back to me when I did that.
Whoa.
Hilarious. We lost to the Eagles. Almost finished the comeback, just couldn't quite get it done. Passing game actually looked pretty solid. Mac was 35 of 54 for 316 yards and 3 touchdowns. He didn't have one interception, but it was a tip drill off of one of our receivers in the rain. Unfortunately, it went back for a pick 6. So that one kind of hurt a little bit.
Is Mac really going to be throwing like that all year?
Alabama Mac throwing all the time.
That's crazy. I thought Ramondre was supposed to be good this year.
Oh, Ramondre and Zeke combined for 19 carries and 54 yards. So
Well, Mac Jones might be the steal of the undrafted. We'll see.
that's it. It'll be an interesting year. Our defense played really well. We only allowed 1 offensive touchdown to Philadelphia, so that kind of stuck out to me, especially because like with Jalen Hurts, like you never know with that team. They could just pop off at any moment.
Yeah.
I'm
They
like-
didn't play any in the preseason, right?
Yeah.
I will say, Brady,
Weird.
I know I've said a couple of bad things about the Patriots on this podcast,
Say another one.
This clown.
but you guys were actually in that game, and I don't think really anybody in the football community thought you guys would be. So
No, I didn't. I will admit I didn't think we were going to be in that game. I thought that Jalen Hurts was going to score a couple touchdowns, and then it was just going to be curtains after that. But we hung in.
Yeah.
Mac looked good.
This trash receiver core.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little rough play there at the end. One of our rookie wide receivers to get both feet down on the last 4th down conversion.
That was tough, man. That's
Kayshawn
a college
Booty
catch.
was in fact Booty.
Dang. Did him dirty on week 1.
Week 1, couldn't get both feet down.
He was over 5 receiving, which is painful.
Yeah, but every time I see somebody's like 0 for 8 or 0 for 5, or like T. Higgins was 0 for 8, like how many of those were throwaways and he was just the closest receiver?
None, because Booty's a deep ball guy for the most part.
Doesn't mean anything. You still be heaving it out of bounds.
True.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. The 2 or 3, like I can name the Booty one out, or was the target was the play at the end and 2 deep attempts in the end zone that went off his hands.
Yeah.
So
Because like at least 2 of T. Higgins were just balls that were thrown 10 yards out of bounds. He was just the closest guy. So it went to him.
however,
But-
fun fact, out of all of our players that recorded a reception, Juju was in fact the bottom. 4 receptions for 33 yards. So we're basically,
That's prime
He
juice
was
right
on my
there.
bench, so who cares?
why'd you draft him?
To be a backup wide receiver when I need him.
Before we go, I do have one more thing. Last thing. College football. Bowling Green pulled out their first win of the season against Eastern Illinois. Connor Bazelak threw for 319 yards and 3 touchdowns.
What a guy.
Wow.
But
See, he just
next
needs a week to settle in. He's fine.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to settle in because next week we go up the road to play the Michigan Wolverines. What do you guys think the line is set at for the game over or the spread, Matt?
Oh, Michigan's got to be like Ohio State was like a 44.5 point favorite last week. Michigan's better. I don't know how to compare BG to
Youngstown.
that other Ohio school. I'm gonna go 54.5.
I was gonna go with 24.5.
I'm taking 41.5.
Brady, you were actually really close. It's 40.5. That's the line right now.
They think BG versus Michigan is gonna be closer than Ohio State versus Youngstown. That's
Bowling Green's supposed to be better than Youngstown.
are
Yeah, but Michigan's also way better than Ohio State right now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have a 1.8% chance to win on ESPN's FPI.
Hey, so you're saying there's a chance, baby?
And don't worry, JJ McCarthy's only coming off of a 48 for 55, 558 yard, 5 touchdown week. No big deal.
Oh my gosh.
No, that wasn't a week. That's his season. That's his season. My bad.
It's still only
just
2
like
weeks.
going into Minnesota, you know?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Big Ten school with a big M as their logo.
I would go downtown and start like setting cars on fire if we beat Michigan.
Oh, absolutely. I'll join you.
Hold to that.
Deal.
For legal purposes, that's a joke.
Yes. Dad, help me. Anyway,
I have
is
one
that a
more-
podcast?
I have one more
Almost.
thing.
Almost. There's a couple more things. Ohio State won, like we
They
said.
did.
They dropped again in the rankings. So they're now down to 6.
Name Kyle McCord the starter.
Yes, Kylan McCord is officially a starter. And shout out to Adam Wainwright for getting win 199.
With almost 90 yards.
Hey, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. We need one more win
I
for
have
what,
one
three
more thing.
weeks, something like that? 4 weeks? One more win.
4 weeks.
I was gonna bring this up while we we're talking about FL, but Clayton switched quickly.
You're good.
All the QBs who sucked week 1, like Burrow,
Jack
Lamar.
didn't play in the preseason at all. So they didn't have those reps.
Jalen.
I'll buy it.
It makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they're just gonna get better.
Patrick Mahomes. Because
Lamar-
all those actually Mahomes actually played pretty well.
Well,
They said like drops. and
Mahomes
stuff.
is Mahomes.
But yeah, a lot of those quarterbacks say like they just need to get hit that first time
Yeah.
and then they're good to go. Well, if you don't get those reps, then yeah.
Well, Jalen Hurts got hit a lot more than once. Then one of his last hits almost cost them the game.
True.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bro Peppers.
But yeah, I got nothing else.
That's all I have.
Another big week of football starts tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't know
And
who
the-
plays, but
Starts.
Billy
Vikings
Minnesota.
and Philly.
Yeah, Vikings, Eagles.
And the
Thursday,
road
prime
to
time Kirk Thuggins. What are we gonna see?
Amazon Prime.
It's Thursday night, so he's gonna be garbage.
and the road to the biggest upset in college football history starts here.
Woo!
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And I'm watching the new Kelsey documentary tomorrow.
All right, Clay,
Wrap us up.
This concludes Hot Take Sports episode number 106. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take. Make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. It's officially football season. Save yourself some money and support your favorite sports podcast. Once again, code HTS at SeatGeek. Shout out Drew Siferd Racing, and we will see you all next time.